Alright guys, I just got $10,000 worth of books back from CGC, and today we're going to be talking about how much I spent on them, what the grade came back was, the fair market value, and of course what my profit is on these books. So let's get into it. Alright guys, let's talk about these books I just got back from CGC. First book up, Luke Cage, Hero for Hire #1. This is of course the first appearance of Luke Cage. I bought this book for $175. CGC 4.5 value is at around $300. And I actually bought this from the Little Giant show, and I was expecting it to come back like a... Well, I wasn't expecting it to come back a 6.5, or 6.0, I mean. But the people I bought it from had it marked as a 6.0, right? So this was like the only one that was like a little bit of an L. I still made money on it, though, so I'm not tripping. Next book up, very similar book. It is Luke Cage, Hero for Hire #1. This is a 5.0. And I don't know if you guys remember, 5.0 white pages. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a CPR crack press resubmit on a 4.5 old label of this book, and that is this 5.0. And so it changed from off-white to white pages to white pages, and of course it changed from a 4.5 to a 5. So I bought that book for $140. Fair market value on this is around $450. So huge come up there. Very happy with these two. This is two great books to have. Only gonna go up, in my opinion. I think. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I don't even want to say. I don't know. Buy at your own risk. Everything. I'm gonna be selling these just because I want to move books and I want to deal. But I think these books do have a little bit of room because obviously we don't have a Luke Cage show in the MCU yet. I mean, I think this book still has some room. All right, next book up. This is Marvel Premiere number 15. This is the first appearance of Iron Fist. I think this book is really undervalued. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to be selling it just yet. But I actually bought this book at $200 raw at the Little Giant show. And current fair market value is $825. Came back in 9.0 white pages, so I'm super happy about it. Came back super high. Really great to have this book in the 9s. I just think this book, $825 for 9.0 Bronze Age book, white pages, this big character. I don't know. I might hold on to it. I'm not sure. This is Tomb of Dracula number 12. This is the second appearance of Blade. I bought this book off of eBay for $155. 8.5 goes for around $350. So super happy about this book. It's a really nice 8.5. It's a really cool book. I mean, I just love these Bronze Age, like 20 centers, 1972, 1973. I think this is just a great book. Second Blade, heating up a lot recently. So, awesome book. So now let's look at some books I'm going to be holding on to. These are Guardians of the Galaxy 3 spec books because we know Warlock is confirmed to be in Guardians 3. We are talking about Marvel Premiere number 1. This is the first appearance of him as Adam Warlock and also first appearance of the Soul Gem. Now, this book I bought for $125 at the Little Giant show, and fair market value is around $360. Huge gains. Awesome. Super happy. This one I bought from my boy Terry off Instagram. Man, I like this book. This is a really nice copy too. I bought this for $125 as well. Came back a 7.5. 7.5 value is around $500. So I'm gonna be holding these onto these until we see see him in a trailer or something. And I believe this movie comes back out in May of 2023. So I'm guessing, like, maybe a couple months prior to that, we'll see him in a trailer, and then these books will just skyrocket and get to their full potential. I don't feel like they're at their full potential yet. So the reason that I'm keeping these but not keeping the Luke Cage, even though I don't think the Luke Cage is at the full potential, is because I know this is a for sure thing within the next year. That Luke Cage could take like 4 or 5 years to get into the MCU, right? So I know this is just a surefire thing. It's going to go up in value. I might as well just hold on to it for a little bit longer and get my max value out of these. All right, 2 more Guardians of the Galaxy 3 spec books. This is a really nice set. I'm very happy about how these came out. Okay, Thor 134. This is the first appearance of the High Evolutionary. And all signs are pointing to him being the villain or a villain in Guardians 3. There's heavy rumors around him. Everything makes sense because High Evolutionary has a bunch of ties to Adam Warlock as well as Rocket Raccoon. I mean, it just makes sense. It's just heavily rumored, and this book has already gone up a lot. But again, I think it still has a little bit of room. Bought this 6.5 off eBay for $150. Fair market value is around $400. So awesome. Really happy about that. And then this 7.5, man, with this beautiful date stamps. I love this book. This is awesome. This I bought at Little Giant Show for $150 as well. Fair market value on this is $800. So this book doubles from a 6.5 to a 7.5, which is crazy. Like on these Silver Age books, there's like at one point in the grade, you can see where it's just like, even if it's just like a 0.5 up, it just jumps in price. And it depends on the book, depends on the age of the book, on where that is. But for this one, it's right around 7.0. And then once it gets above that, it just totally shoots up crazily. But yeah, so huge gains on these. I mean, again, they're gonna be worth even more. I'm guessing, I'm hoping, and I'm pretty darn sure that he'll show up in Guardians 3, and we'll see him in a trailer, and then I'll flip him when he's in a trailer. But these are just great books. Really awesome villain, really awesome character. All right, this is probably my favorite book in the batch. This is Batman 251, classic cover, classic story, classic book. Bought this at an auction for $400. Guys, value on this is around $2,000. Super duper duper happy about this book. 9.0. This is like a super clean copy. This is the only book out of this batch that's staying in the personal collection. Obviously, I'm a Batman fan, and this is an amazing Batman book. I've wanted this book for a long time. It was on my 2021 want list, I believe, and I bought it in 2021, but now I got it slabbed, and it came back exactly what I thought it was. And it's just a really, really beautiful copy. Man, just to have this book in a 9.0 is crazy. As you can tell, I'm very, very happy about this book. All right, let's talk about some modern books now. Actually, two of them are already sold, so I'll just show you a picture. But first one up is Goon number 1. I bought this at that yard sale for $1. Came back at 9.6. 9.6 value is at $825, and that's actually what I sold it for. So obviously, huge come up there. And then the other one is Planet Comics number 1. I bought this for $1 as well at that yard sale. Sold it for $120. This actually came back a little bit lower than I expected. I thought it was going to be a 9.4. But, oh well, what can you do? Still a nice game. Alright, Black Panther number 2. Yet another book I bought for $1 at that yard sale. This came back at 9.6. What does the 9.6 value on my paper say? 9.6 value is at around $325. So super, super happy about this. Man, this book has gone down tremendously. But I still got a huge profit on it. I'm still super happy. Nice book. Okay, Darth Vader 3. I bought this from a local guy for $110. This is the second print. This is obviously first Afra, and the Black Panther was first Shuri, if anybody didn't know. But you can tell this is a second printing because it's the red background instead of a blue background. There's I think there's a purple background. There's a green background for all the different printings. So this is the second printing. Came back at 9.8, what I expected it to be. This book has gone up a ton. This has a value of about $350, so I'm very happy about this book. And I bought it for $110, so nice come up there. Great book. Great modern book to have. All right, last two books. These crazy Miles previews that I got at this yard sale again, man. Did they come back at 9.8? Is it, the $10,000 book? Unfortunately not, but I didn't really expect it to that much. Came back at 9.4 though, which is awesome. Man, paid $1 a piece for these. Okay, so let me break this down. This Marvel Previews 94, the one on the left, has an interior advertisement for the Ultimate Fallout 4 1/25 variant, right? So this commands a little bit of a premium, but the big book is the 95, which came back at 9.4, and this is just that cover. Miles Morales before Ultimate Fallout 4. Tons of controversy around this book, obviously. I'm not going to get into it, but nice book to have. Nice book to flip. Very happy. I wish they were matching grades, but oh well. So, again, like I said, $1 a piece, and I'm going to be selling this as a set for $2,000. So if you are interested in these, let me know. But I'm really looking to move these as a set just because... I don't know, I think it'll be easier to move, but it's a great book to have, man. Happy about it. Really, really happy about how these came out. And actually, for the grader's notes on this previous 95, man, the grader's notes said finger prints on the front cover. So I really hope that wasn't me. I don't think it was me. I think it was probably the guy I bought it from when he just got it like brand new. I really don't think it was me because I always wash my hands and stuff before looking at books. But I mean, that was like the one thing. It was kind of unfortunate. But I mean, I could maybe crack press it and resubmit it and try and see if I can get a higher grade. But the thing is, my boy Dennis already cleaned it, and I think it's one of those it's a fingerprint where it's already in there and you can't get it out. You know what I mean? So it's not worth the risk in my opinion to crack it out and maybe CGC messes something up or it gets even more fingerprints or whatever. Who knows? I'm just gonna take my money and run, as they say. All right, so you see the value of these books is $9,350. Obviously, huge submission, really awesome. Very happy about these. But we got to figure out our profit. So as you see on the screen, we paid $1,735 for these books raw, right? But we have to add on the pressing fees, and we have to add on the CGC fees and shipping fees. And then subtract that number from our value to then find our profit. Okay, so the CGC fees were $746, and that's with pressing, so CGC grading and pressing was $746, or grading and shipping, excuse me. And then pressing from my boy Dennis was $285. So the overall cost of these books was $2,766. That's the cost for them as is right now. So what we have to do is take the value minus the cost, so $9,530 minus $2,766, and my profit is $6,765, which is just amazing, right? Awesome. Super happy. This is going to be a great way to start off dealing. Going to just have these at some couple shows in this year, and I'm really happy with how these came out. It's a really nice jump start to my business. And overall, I'm just ecstatic about these, man. Unfortunately, again, like I said, we couldn't do the live unboxing because I messed up the video and I lost the file, and it was a whole big thing. But I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like the downward view and kind of going through the analysis of these books. Let me know if you did in the comments below, and make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button before you come out, because I have like a lot of books at CGC and going to CGC, and if you want more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.